Pressure coming. Garoppolo hit as he throws. A wobbler down the sideline, and it's caught! Deebo Samuel with the catch and trying to turn on the Jets. He'll take it all the way.
It's Notorious G.A.V, and welcome to the SGA Sports Talk. I'm your host, Notorious G.A.V, and I want to talk about the Eagles and 49ers game that we had yesterday. So without further ado, I want to welcome my guest to the show, Mitch Kofsky.
Hey, what's up,
Mitch.
guys?
What's up, bro? What's up?
Not much, man. I'm just here to talk about some sports. It's going to be a good time. I can't wait. Thanks for having me on, dude.
Oh, anytime, bro. But so before we start, tell the audience a little bit about yourself and your channel and where you're from.
Okay, so my name is Mitch Kofsky. I'm 27 years old. I've been doing YouTube on and off for 6 years. I cover the Philadelphia Eagles, Philadelphia 76ers, and I cover wrestling. So if you guys like that kind of sports, just hit the subscribe button and you won't be disappointed.
Oh, right. I like a bit of wrestling too as well. I do, Mitch. You an AEW mark as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, massive AEW. I'll have to get you back on and we'll have to talk some wrestling. We're doing a wrestling show Thursday, but we'll talk about that later anyway. So let's get on with the game, right, yeah? So, so let's start off with the first topic, right, yeah?
Yeah, let's do it.
Did we see good Jimmy or bad Jimmy versus the Eagles? Do you want to start?
Well, you can start, dude. If you want.
No, you start. You start. You're the guest. I'd like you to start.
Okay. All right. So, Jimmy G, can you do me a favor and read his stat line again?
Oh, I think it was it wasn't good. Like, I mean, let me have a look now. I think he was I think he threw for 180 yards, didn't he? I think it was how many you caught me by now, Mitch. You have like, right? 2 seconds, I got it by now. Right, so 22 completions, 30 attempts. You had a 73.3 completion percentage. He threw for 189 yards with 1 touchdown. 0 interceptions. He had a quarterback QBR rating of 100.6.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Average pass attempt was 6.3 yards. And his longest was 40 yards.
All right. So for me, I thought it was like I would say a good Jimmy because he did not throw an interception, right? And whenever you don't throw an interception, I think that's good no matter what. No matter what, whenever you don't throw an interception, that's a good call. The Eagles defense did do good by covering your wide receivers like Ayuk and the other guy. So they did do good on that aspect. So it was still a good Jimmy for not throwing an interception.
Yeah. And 2 seconds. Slay, if you wait 2 seconds, I will send you the link on Twitter and you can jump in with us now. So Big Play Slay's going to be joining us now, guys. Is that okay with you, Mitch? Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, right. 2 seconds then. Let me just send him the link. He didn't get back to me. I sent him a message about an hour ago saying, do you want to come on the show? And he didn't get back to me. He didn't. So he thought it was his own fault. Right. But carry on anyway, Mitch. Good Jimmy or bad Jimmy? You carry on.
So I say it was a good. I think it was a good Jimmy. Like my man Amin said, 22 for 30 and 1 touchdown. For me, that's good. Oh. It's not like great. It's good. It's good. I'll take that. 189 yards. I'll take that. It's like good average.
Yeah, just welcome Shardol to the stream as well. What's up, Shardol?
What's up? How you doing, Gavin?
I had to get you in here, bro. Everybody's going nuts because they want to see the GOAT, Shardol. Yes. Right, so Shardol, did we see good Jimmy or bad Jimmy against the Eagles?
Good Jimmy.
Yeah, why?
Cause he didn't. I don't think he threw any interceptions in the game.
Yeah.
No.
No, that's good, Jimmy. That's good, Jimmy. When he's not throwing interceptions, no fumbles. I mean, so yeah. I don't know. I'm like 50-50 about it. To be honest, I am. It's like some of it was good, but at the beginning he was overthrowing everything, and it took him a while to get into his routine. But as soon as he settled down and he got going, he got the drives moving. And yeah, he did okay by the end. Like, I mean, he did what he needed to do. Yeah, so I think, that's sort of good Jimmy. Do you know what I mean? In my opinion, anyway. But and is why we didn't see any Trey Lance. So, which leads me on to the next topic. All right.
Okay.
So Gavin, so my questions, so your topic is why didn't we see Trey Lance against the Eagles?
Yes.
So we didn't see Trey Lance against the Eagles. The reason why we didn't see Trey Lance against the Philadelphia Eagles is that we don't want to see him get injured because he's a rookie. We don't want to see a rookie get injured. We want to keep him there until there's a special time when we really need him, and when we really need him, we can put him into the game. But right now, we shouldn't put him in the game because he's a rookie. He's a really young player, 21 years of age. We shouldn't put him in the game because if he gets injured, that's going to be a big blow to the whole 49ers team losing Trey Lance. So when we're ready to put Trey Lance in the game, we're going to put him in the game. But right now, let's just leave him out.
Yeah, I get you. Mitch, what's your thoughts? Why didn't we see Trey Lance against the Eagles?
Yeah, what's up, Slay?
What's up, big play, Slay?
What's going on?
Just I mean, they just wanted to run with Jimmy G. I guess they didn't want to get Trey Lance injured. They want him to like develop more, I'm guessing. So I thought we would see him after the first quarter or a little bit into the first quarter, but I guess not. So that is because they didn't want to get injured and still developing him.
My God. Slay, what's your thoughts? Why didn't we see Trey Lance against the Eagles?
Maybe because honestly, I don't have a good answer, but what I can come up with is that I feel like Lance wasn't in because they may have thought this was more sort of like a game where if Lance plays and you try to like run him and he may go down like because of an injury and you don't have like a loaded depth now because more guys are getting injured, so you want to get as much players as you can, and you don't want to lose players. So I think that's why.
I just want to put a little bit of a spin on it. I do, because it looks at the moment like Kyle Shanahan is benching all the best players, right? It's like Brandon Ayuk is in the doghouse, right? Yeah, all our best players, right? If they're not injured, do you mean they're in the doghouse? And I just can't understand it, right? And the thing that really miffs me is the fact that the run game was crap against the Eagles, right? And if we put Trey Lance in there, then it would have given the Eagles something else to worry about, right? And maybe would have opened up the running lanes a bit more for Mitchell before he was injured. So I just couldn't understand the logic behind it. I couldn't. Like, do you mean we should have seen him on for a couple of plays at least? And he's young and he needs developing, right? And how is he going to develop unless he gets playtime? If he doesn't get a playtime, he's not going to develop, right? So I think Kyle Shanahan got it wrong. I do. I think he should have had a couple of plays out of Trey at least. And everybody was saying that we should be seeing more Trey Lance. We want to see more Trey Lance. And just Kyle Shanahan is just refusing to play him. So I don't know. I'm torn about it. I am, guys. Do you mean? But yeah. So should we go on to the next topic? Yeah.
Yep.
Next topic was the 49ers O-line versus the Eagles D-line. Right, Slay, do you want to start us off there?
They did not look good. Well, at least I didn't expect them to look that bad. Well, hold it, my bad. Let's see. So I don't think they did good against that offensive line. Even though I felt like they caused pressure, they just couldn't get to Jimmy. You ran a lot of jet sweeps. That's what I noticed. A lot of jet sweeps. And when you run jet sweeps, it's going to cause a lot of quick passes. The defensive line couldn't get there on time. And that's the defensive line's fault. You have a lot of fast guys on that defensive line. You got to get there. And I think, Gavin, you have to make the camera settings a little more towards Mitch, because it's kind of blocking him out of the screen.
No, it's not. I was just leaning out.
There's one other button you could use to push it back a little better.
I got you. I know you're on about
No, not that one. The other one. Just yourself. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah? That's better.
Yeah, that's better.
Right, we'll leave that until Shardol's come back. So, yeah, Mitch, what was your thoughts on what we saw of the 49ers O-line against the Eagles D-line?
We did not get a sack. We did not get a single sack, and that's bad. We did not even get – how many sacks did we get against Matt Ryan? I think we got 2.
Let me see.
It was 2 or 3.
I'm not sure.
I'll go recheck. Okay, so we had about 2, 3. We had 3 sacks on Ryan.
3?
Yeah, we had 3 sacks.
So that tells me that our D-line is not that good right now. It's telling me we should have got at least 4 to 5 on Matt Ryan. Obviously. And we didn't get any on Jimmy. What? I know Brandon Graham got injured. That was more towards the second half. I know he's out for the year. But it's just you need to get one. They didn't rush him at all. I don't even think we blitzed at all. Which is Jonathan Gannon's fault on that one.
Yeah, I think the 49ers O-line stepped up in a massive way, right? Last year, all the talk was how terrible our offensive line was, right? And it was terrible, right? But this year now, Mike McGlinchey stepped up. He's put on a lot of weight. We've got Alex Mack, who has made a massive difference to us on our offensive line. He's just got a little bit of experience. Sometimes you need experience. Do you mean? And there's no substitute for experience. And he just leads the line really well. But I still think that there's still a need for a right guard, because I don't think Daniel Brunskill is the answer. Do you mean at right guard for us? I don't know if he's going to improve. Maybe he might make a big jump next year. But this season now, Brunskill seems to be the weak link on our offensive line. But overall, our offensive line has increased massively this year compared to what it was last year. And I'm really impressed with it. I can see us keep it up now and keep the players away, especially since everybody was saying how good the front four were for the Eagles. I was really worried about how our O-line was going to hold up. I was they're going to run all over us. McGlinchey's going to get stomped. But it didn't happen. It just did not happen. So, yeah. But I think, definitely, our O-line has definitely improved over last year. But Shardol, what's your thoughts? Shardol, you there? What's your thoughts on the 49ers O-line versus the Eagles D-line in the game?
I think our O-line is much more better than the Eagles D-line.
Why?
Because I don't know about it. Is there anybody else could answer that question? I don't know how to answer that question.
Yeah, Shardol. We have 4 really good players on the D line. Well, we lost one because of an injury, but
That's about it to say.
yeah. But how was your day, Shardol?
Hey, my day's been pretty well. How's your day been?
It's been great.
Yeah. Hey,
Right,
Gavin.
so next question then. One shot or
Hey,
what?
Gavin, look at my picture.
I've seen it. It's number 44. He's always open, bro. 44 is always open.
Kyle Juszczyk.
The man.
Yeah.
The GOAT. You know it, boys. He had a pretty good game, boys. Do you mean? I know he dropped his first catch, but he had some good blocks. Like, do you mean? And he come up big as well, he did. But the only thing is, I saw Juice play on special teams. What is Juice doing on special teams? Right?
I don't know what he's doing on special teams. I mean, he's a fullback. I mean, he should not be on special teams.
Yeah, and what done my head in, right, was at the end of the game, we took him off because he got cramp, right? We played him in nearly every single snap on offense, and we played him on special teams as well. Just makes no sense. They tried to, like, in the preseason, they didn't hardly play Juice because they wanted to protect him. And now it's come to the season, and they're putting him on special teams. It's
makes no sense to put Kyle Juszczyk on special teams. Why would you put him on special teams? He's a fullback. Let him play his position on fullback. Don't be putting him in different positions where he shouldn't be playing in.
Well, yeah. Well, if the run game right here is 60% better when Juszczyk is on the field, right? So if he impacts the run game that much, why do we want to risk him playing special teams?
Kyle Juszczyk when he's on the field, when he's playing on the. How successful is Kyle Juszczyk when he's on the field? Like, how successful is
1,000 out of 1,000 mostly?
Yes, 100%. He's reliable. Do you mean? And he's not afraid to put his body on the line either. Do you mean? And he's getting in the blocks, and yeah, he knows how to clear those running lanes. Do you mean? And
so my question for you is that. How would you rate Kyle Juszczyk on a scale of 1 to 10 as just being a really good football player?
11.
1.
What? No, Slay, I'm kicking you out of the chat now. You're out.
Dang,
out, bro.
I'm playing. Yo, Mitch, you finna go to sleep, bro? I'm playing.
Mitch, what's your thoughts on Kyle Juszczyk?
As like on a rate of 1 to 10.
1 through 10, 4. Yeah. I don't know much about him.
Oh, but Gavin knows a lot about him, so he's probably gonna give him a 10 because he even has a shirt which is 44 on it.
Come on, Mitch. I thought that was bad than me saying Daniel Jones is better than Jalen Hurts.
And Daniel,
I don't watch it.
Hey, and Gavin,
I don't watch 49ers football. I'm being honest here.
No, but Daniel,
wouldn't you have Juszczyk on your team, Mitch? Wouldn't you have Kyle Juszczyk on the Eagles?
The Eagles? Would you? Tell me that you gotta be kidding me.
Oh no! Now he's thinking. Now he's thinking about it. Well, it is a yes. It's obviously yes. He's the best fullback in the game. Why wouldn't you have
a fullback?
No, Mitch, your teams, your Eagles are gonna be a freaking super team if they have like freaking Juszczyk on your team.
No, we're not.
We don't use a fullback, so how can I say we'll take them when we don't use a freaking fullback?
But you're gonna be but do you want your team to be a super team or not?
I do, but he's not gonna make our super team.
No, but everybody wants the Eagles to be like a freaking super team, like one of the best teams in the league.
Yeah, but Kyle Juszczyk's not gonna do that.
I hope we play the Niners with Juszczyk and someday. And we play the Niners, and he just goes nuts on the Niners. I'm playing.
It'll happen, boys.
I don't know if we'll take them because we don't use a fullback.
Yeah. I mean, we got Gainwell. We have Gainwell as a flex back.
I mean, if we had a fullback, I would have Jordan Howard in that spot.
No, I would rather have Kyle Juszczyk. Juszczyk can do it all. He's basically like a flex back.
Right now on the Eagles right now. I'm not talking about Juszczyk. I'm talking about the Eagles right now.
Right now?
Right now. Would you have Jordan Howard to be that spot?
No, I would have Gainwell be that spot, and Boston's got to be the number 2 because Gainwell's more of a flex back.
I'm on Shardol.
Kyle
then
You can go
Bosa.
either way. You can go either way.
freaking beast, man. That's who Kyle Juszczyk is.
He is a
freaking
beast. He is a beast. Right then, so should we change the subject, boys? Should we change the subject anyway?
Yeah,
right then, so
different.
Josh Norman has gone down and he is injured, guys. So it looks like he could be out for the next.
Yeah.
He's out for the next foreseeable future. He is right here. So what's your thoughts right here on Dre Kirkpatrick coming in, right? And are the 49ers seriously limited at the cornerback position now?
I think they're seriously limited because I don't know if Drake Kirkpatrick would be a good role for Josh Norman because he just came into the league. They just signed him recently. How is it going to be so good? I mean, you got to give the guy a little bit of time before he gets signed by the team to make sure whether he's good or not, because you can't judge whether he's good or not. He just got signed recently. The Cardinal just let him go, and then the 49ers signed him. So how do you know he's going to be good or not if you just signed the guy? I mean, you got to give him experience. I mean, you don't know. I don't know if he's going to have a good game if he comes into the lineup. So
yeah.
What are your thoughts? Because he recently got signed, right? They recently signed him, didn't they?
Yeah, he's only just come into the team. Yeah.
So he won't have experience, right? Because if you just sign a guy, they have to give you you have to give the guy 2-3 years until he proves him worthy, and then he could come on the team and ball out and make score big numbers, right?
Yes, But so according to Moses, OG49, Josh Norman is day-to-day, according to some reports. So he could be in for the next game, maybe not. Anyway, so Slay, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on the injuries that the 49ers have had at the cornerback position?
It looks like last year all over again. Y'all are losing key players.
Oh, yeah.
And we still lost to them.
Yesterday, you're still in that yesterday mode right now, I'm assuming.
You think?
Yep. So I've got a question for you two guys. Do you think...
wait. Yeah, I was just going to say one real quick thing to Mitch. Yeah. So there's this one video that I have on there, right? It's my most viewed video, and I just put this a couple days ago. Oh, the only video my most viewed video is a Niners video. Can you believe that?
Rocky one?
Yeah. Could you believe a Niners video is my most viewed video on my channel? It's not even an Eagles one.
What's your thoughts on what they did to the Rocky statue? What's your thoughts about that? I mean, you two. Go, Mitch. You go, Mitch.
That's disrespectful.
It's disrespectful, one. And two, it's just like...
Well, who's going to volume? Who's going to volume? Who's playing their games? Might me. No.
I hope Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams destroy the San Francisco 49ers.
So, Gavin, when they tore down that Rocky statue, it was disrespectful.
They didn't tear it down.
They didn't tear it down. No.
They put Niners things on it. Shardol.
Yeah. Why did they do that? They're because that's a Philly statue. Why are you putting Niners memorabilia on it?
Well, yeah, it's telling them we're in town. We're coming to town and we're coming to dominate. Do you mean? And I think it definitely helped. Do you mean towards the mentality of the team? Do you mean because it got us fight? We went into Philly and we took over, right? And it was 49ers town. It was.
When we come back to the Niners place the next time we play, we're taking over.
You ain't. You're not, bro. Plus we all do. We all do, right?
Mitch, bro, we're gonna go to wherever is the most viewed place in San Francisco. We're gonna tear it down.
You're gonna tear down the Golden Gate Bridge.
For sure.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
No, we'll go to the Full House.
Get Banksy over there to spray something for you boys.
We can go to Wales and tear the Niners stuff down there, and I'm playing. Damn, Fulgham just caught this one big catch.
But if anybody's got any questions in the chat, don't be afraid to post them, and we'll try our best to answer them. All right. So Moses says,
what did Shardol say about Norman and Fitzpatrick?
No, I said that. What I was saying is that Drake Kirkpatrick has just got signed, so I don't think he's going to be right off the bat. I mean, I don't know. if he's gonna be so good because they just re-signed him right now.
Guys, we need to give OG Moses a shout out because he came on the show at the pre-game show he did, and he called Norman's game. He was like, I know exactly what Norman's going to do, right? And he called it all he did, right? Apart from the pass interference, right? Apart from those 2 penalties, the Eagles did not target him again after that. They went for the rookie, and Josh Norman.
Can you tell Moses?
No, we targeted him. It's just that our quarterback couldn't find the key holes. He underthrew Devontae Smith a lot in this game. He underthrew 3 receivers.
He underthrew a lot. He kept
underthrowing them.
Gavin?
Yeah.
Can you please tell Moses Martinez I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just trying to speak my mind, speak my thoughts. Not trying to be disrespectful to anybody. He was saying I'm being disrespectful. I'm just speaking my mind, man. Can anybody?
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Speak their mind and say what they want to say and not get flagged down by anybody.
Yeah, not everybody's going to agree.
What it is, right? You have to speak your mind, right? You can't be offended by someone else saying you're being disrespectful. You're not really speaking what you think.
Yeah, life would be boring if we all agreed on everything.
Because you have to speak your mind, right? You have to say what you think, man. And that's what I think. I mean, that's my thoughts, man. I can hell with what Moses Martinez says.
Right. Should we go on to the next question then? We'll go on to the next.
Yeah, let's go to the next question.
Next subject then, right? So next subject is right, Shardol. Right, how much of an impact did special teams have on the game? Right. So Shardol, do you want to go first?
The special teams had a big impact on the game. With Robbie Gould making most of all his field goals, because he's really good at field goals. I mean, that's what he's good at, hitting field goals. And then he probably makes 3 to 4 of his field goals every single game. He probably makes every single field goal when he takes it. So he's really improving on his field goal game.
Nice. Anything else on special teams?
He's really good. I mean, he's probably our best kicker on the team, and he's probably going to stay with the team for probably 3, 4, 5 more years until somebody finds.
He's got a big contract, haven't he, Robbie?
Until somebody finds out which team he needs to get traded to. But Robbie Gould is not getting traded anytime soon. He's the best. He's one of the best kickers on the team, and I don't think he's going anywhere. I think he's going to stay in San Francisco. He's not going anywhere. No way.
Yeah, okay.
I love Gould. He's a really good kicker, and that's everything I have to say. Now, does anybody else want to stay?
Mitch, what are your thoughts on the special teams?
We got a field goal block, so there's that.
Javon Kinlaw.
And we didn't really see much. The punter did great, give him that. But our coach didn't go for the field goal and went for the Philly Special 2.0.
Philly Special?
Did.
Oh, there was so much fail on that Philly Special. Talk us through our Philly Special, Mitch.
There's nothing to talk about. Nick Sirianni was just trying to be too smart.
You think?
Yeah, obviously. Think about it. It was his first time being in Lincoln Financial Field as a head coach. He wanted to impress the fans. He wanted to say, see, I brought Philly Special back and it worked. He wanted it to be like that, and he didn't want to go for the easy, smart field goal, get the points and leave. He wanted to be Doug Peterson. I'm just saying that.
Yeah, well, if you hit that field goal and you don't get a blocked field goal, it's like 17-all. In the last, it's 17-17 in the last minute.
We could have won.
The game would have gone into overtime if he just used his head instead of.
Then, 49ers would have fumbled the ball. We would have got it in overtime and kicked the field goal and won.
Yeah, or it could have been an onside kick. Could have done an onside kick. Do you know what I mean? Or something like that. You never know.
Onside kicks are like.
Onside kick and use check drops the Eagles won the game. Like the Packers did in 2014 when they lost to the Seahawks in that game.
Yeah, but Juice doesn't drop a ball. Do you mean it's not very that's the first time? Like yesterday was the first time I'd ever seen him drop a pass. Do you know what I mean? So
Yo, Devontae got hands.
yeah, right. So I just want to give a shout out to Mitch Wisnowski, right? Because all last year everybody was slamming our punter, right? Yeah, Mitch Wisnowski,
Hey,
right? Yeah, and hang on, Shardol. Right, yeah. So last year, everybody was on his back saying we traded for him in I think it was the 5th round, wasn't it? Or the 6th round we traded for Mitch Wisnowski. I think he's the highest drafted punter ever. And he was
I
absolutely
gotta head out,
dreadful.
man.
Yeah, all right then. Like, I'll catch you in a bit, Slate.
Yeah,
Right, thank you very much for coming
thank
on,
you
bro.
for having me on.
We'll have to
Sorry
do
I
it again.
couldn't go the distance.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, we'll do it again sometime. All right,
Yeah,
catch you in a
if
bit,
you
Slate.
want to if you ever want to do it again, Saturdays I'm always free, so.
Oh, right.
Always
Okay,
be
yeah. Yeah, Saturday is good for me as well. Do you mean, yeah, all right then, like, catch you in a bit. I mean, bye, Slate.
Yep.
Right, so yeah, Mitch Wisnowski, we drafted him in the 5th round or so, or the 6th round, whatever it was. I can't remember which round. And everybody was complaining, but he was electric yesterday. He pinned you in your own 10-yard line time and time again. And the special teams was just on the ball. We was like, you know what I mean? And it's nice to see the special teams actually come out and perform, because there's 3 phases of play: offense, defense, special teams. And to win a game, you need to win 2 of those phases, 2 of those 3 phases. And for years, Shanahan was neglecting the special teams, and it's costing us a phase of play every time. And I just didn't see the logic behind it. But it seems to this season they've highlighted special teams as a weakness, and they're actually trying to sort it out, which sort of makes sense. But just don't play juice on special teams anyway, right? Yeah. So, Mitch, I think we've got a question by you from my friend down under. Right, Gav, ask the Eagles guys how my Aussie boy Malata, is it Malata, went.
Jordan Mailata,
I thought he was solid. Yeah, he slipped on the sack Bosa got. So what's your thoughts on him?
Jordan Mailata, I made a video about this a couple days ago. Oh my God, where do I begin? He's a rugby player, right? We drafted him in the 7th round. He's 6'8", 346 pounds. Like, this guy is big and he can move like a truck. And he did so well that he beat out Andre Dillard. And like, he was a 1st round pick and everything. So he took the first line. So against the Falcons, he did good. He did good against you guys. He did good against you guys. He just let up 1 sack. 1 sack against I would say, one of the best defenders in the whole league, in Nick Bosa. So I'm like, I applaud him for that. I really did. He stepped up to the plate and he did what could have been done. So I really applauded that. I love Jordan Mailata. I love him.
Do you know if he played rugby league or rugby union? Do you know that? Because there's a big difference, isn't it?
I don't know. I just know he played rugby. Like,
yeah, but there's rugby union, which is all the scrums and stuff like that. And rugby league is the one with 6 tackles, and you've got to go 6 tackles, and you've got to score within 6 tackles you have. Yes, there's a difference.
Because if you watch my video, I have like a little highlight clip on it of him playing rugby, and he's so fast, and you have to get like 4 or 5 or 6 guys to bring him down.
I'll watch it now after this show, right? Yeah, send me the link on Twitter and I'll go and watch that. I will. Because I'm from Wales, right? Mitch, right? When you talk rugby, bro, right? Wales has got one of the best rugby teams in the world, bro. When it comes to rugby union, we're always in the World Cup semi-finals and the finals and stuff. We're beasts, bro. Like, you know what I mean? We win the Grand Slam all the time, right? Yeah, when it comes to the 6 Nations. European rugby, Wales dominates, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Comes to contact sports, the Welsh know, do you mean, how to deliver on the field, right? Yeah. So, yeah. Should we go to the next question? Yeah. Right. So,
hold on. Amin has a question for me down there.
Oh. Here we go. Right. Can you ask Mitch if he can say go Niners, and also ask him if the Niners are the best team in the NFL?
Niners are a good team. Go Niners. I'll give you that. You're not the best team in the NFL. I'm being honest. That has to go to Kansas City, Buccaneers, Ravens. I can go on and on, man. I can go on and on. The Niners, I'll give them top 5, top 10 in the league. Top 5, top 10.
Right, so yeah, right then. So we'll go to the next comment question then, right here. So Hasty, right, is the only running back not injured on the 49ers. We started the year with 5 running backs, and now it looks like we've got just 1. So what would your thoughts on the running backs for the 49ers, Mitch, and their injury prone? Looks like he played rugby league, Mitch. Mitch, he played rugby league. He did, not rugby union. He played rugby league. I knew Stephen. No,
okay, thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Stephen.
Yeah, go subscribe to me. That would be really helpful if you did. But okay, my thoughts on the rugby league. I just gotta say, I mean, not rugby league. Oh my god,
the running backs.
Yeah, San Francisco 49ers running backs. I mean, Mozart's out, so who's left? I'm being honest here.
Right, so we got Mitchell, Hasty, Sermon, Mostert, and then we cut Wayne Gorman. Cutting Wayne Gorman Jr. looks like a bad idea now at this moment in time. Do you mean? So I don't know. Do you mean? So what's your thoughts on those running backs, Mitch?
I mean, average, my guess. I need to see more. I only saw 1 game. I can't make an assessment. I can't judge after 1 game.
Do you think Trey Lance would have made much of a difference to the run game if he was in there against you?
He might. Well, I don't know, because we did not blitz, so Jimmy Garoppolo didn't even run. So if we blitzed and if he was in the game, that could have made a difference. That could have made a difference a whole lot. Like a scramble. Trey Lance is fast. Yeah. I love Trey Lance. And it is what it is. Give me that. I mean, yeah, he can help.
Yeah, what done my head in, right, was the fact that Kyle Shanahan was using Mitchell for the first 3 quarters, and he was getting nowhere. He was averaging like 2.5 yards a carry, right? And he was getting absolutely nowhere, and he's just bashing his head against a brick wall. And he obviously needed help out there. And usually Kyle Shanahan does a running back by committee. But this time he just used Mitchell, and that was it. But then when Sermon come on and Hasty, they were breaking out and they were getting like 6 yards, 8 yards per carry. So I don't know what Kyle Shanahan thought process was there. I think Kyle Shanahan was lucky he didn't blow that game for us. I think personally, anyway. But I just want to see Trey Lance definitely involved more in the run game, because he's going to open up loads more. Do you mean he's going to open up loads more? He is and when Trey Lance is on the field, it's going to open up the edge for Mitchell to get around on the outside. Do you mean? Because you're gonna have to load the box, right? Yeah, and then it's just gonna be room on the outside to go round, and we just couldn't. We couldn't take advantage of that. Personally, I don't think. Anyway, Shardol, what's your thoughts on the running backs? Do you mean how they performed against the Eagles and the injuries that's happened since? Shardol, you there? You think he's gone?
He's muted.
I don't know where he's gone, Right, so let's talk a little bit more about something you do know, Mitch. Let's talk about the week 3 matchups, right? Cowboys versus Eagles and Niners Packers game. So we start with the Cowboys Eagles. What are you most excited about for the Cowboys Eagles game?
I'm more excited about the fans than the actual game. I'm more excited for the environment, the loud noise, because it's a rivalry game. It's a rivalry game. The Eagles hate the Cowboys. Cowboys hate the Eagles. So the players are both going to go hard, and they're both going to give it all they got. And I guarantee you the Philadelphia Eagles are going to be a lot different than it was yesterday against your Niners. They're going to be a lot different. And the Cowboys are coming off a huge win against the Chargers. They were coming off a huge win. So they're riding on good coattails here. So it's going to be a good matchup. I can't wait for next Monday night. Their Monday night game.
I think I could say on behalf of everybody in the chat right now, I hope the Eagles stuff the Cowboys. Do you know what I mean? So what do you see as the X factor against the Cowboys? I mean, how do you see you guys winning the game?
Against the Cowboys?
Yeah.
We got to have Nick Sirianni, the head coach, not try too hard. We just need him to do the basics. If he can do that, and our offense, like our Jalen Hurts, Sanders, Devontae Smith, Rager, Watkins, Ertz, and Goddard, if all of them can actually perform the highest potential, we should beat the Cowboys, no problem. No problem. But the Cowboys, it depends on Dak Prescott. How is he going to play? Is he going to play like the first week? Is he going to play like he sucks? It depends on him and how our defense attacks him. Because we have to rush him. We have to. Because we didn't rush on Jimmy G. Look what happened. You guys won. So we got to rush Dak Prescott. He's on one healthy ankle. I mean, he's back in the game, but he's still like on healthy one ankle. And it is what it is. It's going to be a good game.
Yeah, it should be a good game. Yeah, so I think the Cowboys have got a good side. Do you mean they got a couple of good players like Ezekiel Elliott? Isn't the wide receiver out? Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper's out, isn't he? So that's a good thing for you, right, Mitch? If Amari Cooper's out.
If Amari Cooper's out, that is a big blow to them. So we got to take advantage of that. I mean, they do have CeeDee and Lamb. I don't even know who the tight ends are, but it's going to be a good game.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game. David McNew says Cowboys can't run the ball. The defense is not as good as our Niners. Kegel's 27, Cow Party's 14. If you want to know what a Kegel is, right? A Kegel is a cross between a kangaroo and an eagle. How that mating process works, I do not know. But so what's your thoughts about the Packers and Niners game, Mitch?
It depends on Aaron Rodgers and the whole team. Because if the Green Bay Packers play like they did in week 1, complete trash, you guys should win with ease. But if they play really good tonight against Detroit and they blow them out, Aaron Rodgers is back. He'll be the top 5 quarterback.
Yeah, but if they beat the Detroit Lions, it's just the Detroit Lions. They expected to beat the Detroit Lions. Let's be honest.
Gavin,
Shardol, what's your thoughts on it?
I think it's going to be a pretty high-scoring game. If it really depends on Aaron Rodgers if he's playing or not in that game. But it's gonna definitely depend on him. But if they start him and he throws for like 400, 500 yards, Niner fans got to be scared. If Aaron Rodgers just balls out and just goes crazy, we have to be scared that he's gonna do something unexpected, and we're just gonna be like, oh my God, what is this guy gonna do? Is this guy gonna throw for like 400 yards or something like that? So the only way we're gonna win this game is we have to contain Aaron Rodgers and hold him down and not let him get a really good game. So that's the only way we're gonna win this game, if we contain Aaron Rodgers in the pocket.
Don't the Packers have a good run game? They've got a pretty good run game tonight.
No, but we have to stop them. We don't have to let them, have a good game. We have to stop them at every chance we have to stop Green Bay. We have to stop them, or they're gonna have a really great game. They're gonna run for probably 200, 300 yards and probably win the game. So
yeah, if they do that, we're screwed, because our run defense has absolutely sucked this season. Even with Javon Kinlaw in there yesterday, it still wasn't the best.
You're saying we suck on the run defense. We're really bad on the run game.
Yeah, and the run defense. Sorry, yeah, and run defense we suck. Yeah.
Yeah. What, Mitch? What are some things that the Niners can work on run defense so we could be a better so the Niners can be a better run team?
Well, honestly, you guys did good against us. You guys did good.
So you're
Because
saying we were?
Miles Sanders got only like 53 rushing yards. Jalen Hurts got over 100. I mean, he was our quarterback was our best rusher. So you guys did good.
So question for you, Mitch, is that in the Eagles and Niners game, what are some things that you can learn from mistakes that you made to bounce back and win the next game against the Week 3 matchup against Dallas?
If Nick Sirianni, our head coach, does not make any bonehead mistakes and just goes for the easy plays, obviously. I mean, that's the whole point. And Jonathan Gannon, he did not make any adjustments this whole game, I felt like. And from the I'm team was saying it's like a broken record, but from the 2-minute warning in the second quarter on, our defense looked like it gave up, in my opinion. It looked like we gave up from there, and it was just bad. We only had that one field goal, and then Jalen Hurts is a touchdown and then 2-pointer. Like, that's all. We can't do that. If we score 11 points against the Cowboys, we're going to lose. We're going to lose. So we need to put on points on the board, and we just need Nick Sirianni and Jonathan Gannon to get their head. Can I curse on here?
Yeah.
Get their heads out of their ass. I just want to get their heads out of their ass. And I don't want to see Doug Peterson and Jim Schwartz again. I don't want to see that. I want just basic football, regulation, field goal when needed, punt it when needed. We've gone for like 3 fourth down conversions, and we made 1 in the last 2 games.
All I am as a football fan is I just want you to play a clean 60 minutes of football, no mistakes, no penalties, no nothing. Just play a good game of football. And Gavin, do you agree with that too? That we should just play a clean game of 60 minutes of football.
Yeah, well, I think that's what all the fans want to see, right?
Let's play a clean game of football, right? No penalties, no interceptions, no fumbles, no nothing. We don't want fumbles. We don't want interceptions. We don't want you to make mistakes, right? So
yeah, well, that Ryan Belial says being physical on both sides of the ball will win the game, and it will. Yeah, just be physical, stand up. Yeah.
So Mitch, one question came flooding, and he said that is being physical important to win a game?
Of course. The last game, our both teams yesterday were both physical. It was a very high physical game, and just a lot of time on a possession. Like, you guys had a drive in 9 minutes, 17 plays. That's a physical game. Like, that's physical, and the 49ers did their job. The Eagles did not. So every game has to be physical. Every game.
So when Ryan said when you play physical, does that mean fighting? Because when people think of physical, people think that you get into fights, because that's
no. It's just standing tall, like, do you mean? And not backing down, do you mean? And being solid at the point of contact.
I kind of get confused when people talk about when they bring the word physical, because physical can also mean confrontation, like getting into a fight with other players on, just arguing and then just getting into a fight and fighting it out. And then
I've got a question.
And then
I got a question I have right there. Mitch, what was your thoughts on George Kittle's game, and did you expect to see more of him?
I have George Kittle on my fantasy team. I still might win. I had Mahomes last night. So I still might win that game. But George Kittle is not being used. Is he more of a blocking tight end now?
He always has been. He always has been a blocking tight end. But
because if he is, I'm going to trade this guy.
Yeah, but 3 years ago, didn't he break the record for like the most receiving yards by a tight end?
Correct.
So what happened?
He's one of the best tight ends in the league. They need to use him more. I'm being honest. Disregard fantasy here. Disregard fantasy. Top 5 tight ends. Kelsey. I'm just going out of order here. So you got Kelsey. You got Gronk.
Kittle. Gronk, yeah.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
What about the Raiders? The Raiders got a good tight end.
Keep going.
What about the Falcons? They've just dropped Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts is not the top 5 tight end.
No. Not yet. But he's got the
he's not top 5.
Prospect.
No.
I mean, the Raiders got a good tight end. I can't think of his name. The Raiders have definitely got
name tight ends.
Gavin, I think I know what his name is. The guy who plays for the Raiders.
Tell me.
Darren Waller.
That's him. Like, you know, I mean, he's a solid tight end.
He's up there.
And you know why I see why Waller is such a popular thing. Because whenever I'm going to the Great America, people are always wearing Waller and Jones. 28, that guy from the Raiders. Have you heard of him?
Jones? Yeah, I've heard of him.
What his first name is, but you know the guy who wears 28 or whatever 28 Jones from the Raiders. I'm not sure.
It seems to me,
I'm blanking out. I don't know what his first name is, but I know.
It seems to me. I'm not sure. I got a point. But it seems to me that George Kittle is the most expensive decoy in the NFL, right? I will say that him right here is run over the top, opened up the underneath for Juwan Jennings to get his touchdown, right here, because Kittle just drew the defenders with him, and then it was just loads of open space for Juwan to run into. Yeah, so, but I obviously want to see him getting the ball more. Do you mean? And definitely get a ball down the field to him as well. And I thought we would have seen loads of him because everybody was saying how rubbish the linebackers are for the Eagles and that George Kittle should have dominated. But it turned up on the game, and what did he have? Like 15 yards? Do you mean something stupid like that?
Oh, look. He's on my fantasy team, so it's easier for me to find.
I feel sorry for you having him on your fantasy team.
Catches, 17 yards.
17 yards, yeah. See, what's all that
he only
about?
got 3 points.
Do you think it's because did the Eagles double team him? Did they take him out of the game?
They double teamed him for the whole game.
Yeah, they did.
That's literally what's going to happen. Every team's going to double team him.
Yeah, and I mean, but that's a good thing because it opens up the underneath then for other players. Do you mean? So, but he is a very, very, very expensive decoy. Do you mean? Like, Aaron doesn't like to be hit. We will throw it out of bounds after the first read if he's scared. Well, that's it. Like, you know, the Packers are not very physical at all. They're more of a finesse team than a physical team. And if we run that ball down their throats, they're going to be scared. They're going to be scared. They are.
What's Gavin, it was the wrong guy. It was I meant at Great America I see people wearing Waller and Jacobs. That's the guy I meant. I didn't. I don't know. I said Jones. I was thinking of some other player. I meant just Josh Jacobs.
I got you.
Yeah.
So from what you've seen from the game, boys, right? Yeah, Shardol, you can answer this first, right? So from what we saw from the game, right? Are we going to see 2019 Nick Bosa, right? Because he looks like he could be coming back into form after having such a big injury. So what's your thoughts on that, Shardol?
I think if we bring back Nick Bosa, I think it's going to be a big improvement for our team because I love how Nick Bosa plays. He's kind of that physical type of player who is very always has a great game when he comes out. And it's going to be really great to see him come to the 49ers, come back to the Niners. Mitch, what are your thoughts about Nick Bosa?
One of the best defenders in the league. One of the best defensive linemen in the league.
What qualities does Nick Bosa have that make him, excel him as one of the greatest defensive and one of the greatest DEs in the game?
Speed, aggressiveness, his knowledge for the game. What else do you need?
Technique
yes,
as well.
Sport.
Yeah, he's got a lot of technique. What about a lot of pass rush moves? You got so many pass rush moves.
What about his speed? How fast is Nick Bosa when he runs with the ball?
When was the last time I've seen him with the ball?
He had one interception in 2019. He had one interception.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I remember it vaguely.
How would I
remember
remember it? It's on my team.
But yeah, he does have a lot of speed, though. He does that because he'd go on the outside a lot. He'd go on the outside, and then he'll bull rush into the inside. And then, yeah, really good. I love Nick Bosa. Right? I said after week 1, right, I was questioning him. I was like, did Buckner make him look better? Because Buckner made everyone look better. Right, yeah, and I was like, is he going to come back the same player? But from what we saw against the Eagles, he could be coming back, and if he comes back, we could be a force. Do you know what I mean? But do you think the offensive line could have done a better job against the Niners?
Yes. We didn't even rush the quarterback once. I don't even think we blitzed. That goes on the defensive coordinator, Jonathan.
No. The Eagles' offensive line. Do you think the Eagles' offensive line could have done a better job?
Offensive line or defense? Offense?
Offensive.
Offense. Okay, offense. We did good. We let up 1 sack. We did good. It's just the wrong play calling. That's it.
Mitch, so my question to you is that when you found out that the Eagles released Nick Mullins released Nick Mullins, were you pissed off about that? Because he played for the Eagles and then they traded him to the Cleveland. He now plays for the Cleveland Browns.
You see my face?
They So you're thinking it's funny that that he's such a bad quarterback and they actually traded him.
He was so bad. Like he was so bad, dude. I know he was coming off a shoulder injury and shoulder surgery or whatever, but it can't be that bad, man. You just can't be that bad in preseason. I'm glad we have Gardner Minshew and Joe Flacco. I love our quarterback depth. I freaking love it.
So what you're trying to say is that you actually find it great that they released Nick Mullins to the Cleveland Browns.
Don't let Grant Cohn hear you say that. Grant Cohn is going to go mad when he finds out you said this, Mitch. If he finds out that you don't like Nick Mullins, he might cry real tears.
No, but I'm so excited that they traded him because I don't like Nick Mullins and he's not a great. I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo is a way better quarterback than Nick Mullins.
Yeah, that's right. That is.
And Trey Lance. Yeah. If you compare Nick Mullins to Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo, then Jimmy Garoppolo will definitely outdo Nick Mullins. Like if you compare
every
Trey Lance and Jimmy G to Nick Mullins, they're way better.
Every quarterback in the NFL is better than Nick Mullins.
Hey, do you agree with
even Daniel Jones is better than Nick Mullins?
Everybody's better than Nick Mullins. You know what I would do on Madden 21? I would make a super team consisting of all the other quarterbacks against Nick Mullins, and Nick Mullins would probably get beaten. Like I would do that on Madden, where I would put all of the popular quarterbacks on one team, Daniel Jones, Gardner Minshew, and everybody, and I would have them play against Nick Mullins, and Nick Mullins would probably get trampled over.
All right, guys, I'm going to call the show you right now, but before we go, we got one last question right now. What's your score predictions for the Eagles, Cowboys, and the Packers, Niners game? So, Mitch, if we start, hang on, Shardol, let Mitch start. Mitch, can we start with you?
Sure.
Go. Yeah.
Eagles and Cowboys, or do you want me to start with the Niners and Green Bay?
Whichever, anyone you want.
Eagles and Cowboys. I got the Eagles winning because I have to have my own team winning. It's going to be a good game. I feel like it's going to be high scoring. But whenever I said that, it was low scoring like it was yesterday. So I got the Eagles winning 27-24. I got the Eagles winning. And for you guys, it depends on how Aaron Rodgers plays tonight. It depends on Aaron Rodgers and how they play tonight. So with your defense, how are your corners against their wide receivers? Do you feel confident about that?
Well, Deebo Samuel, I forgot about this. I wanted to bring this up. But Deebo Samuel, right, is he's got the most receiving yards for any wide receiver in the league, isn't he, at the moment? He's the best receiver in the league. Deebo Samuel is. He's on fire. So I'm feeling really confident for our wide receivers against their cornerbacks. I do. Do you mean?
Okay.
Plus Brandon Ayuk's coming back as well. It looks like he's getting back to fitness. If it is his fitness and he's not in the doghouse like everybody else says, do you mean then hopefully, do you mean we'll have a big game? Do you mean, so what do you think the score will be at the end? Do you mean, Mitch?
It's going to be tough. I don't know what to go with here. I don't know. It's going to be a really tough game. I know I can't go tie. But if I really had to pick, it depends. I don't know. This was too hard. But
do you want me to let you? I'll give you a pass.
It depends on how they play tonight. Because if you guys were playing, let's say hypothetically, if you guys were playing the Packers in week 2 instead of us, I would have had you guys blowing them out easily. Easily, I would have had you blowing them out because of what I've seen from week 1. But it's against Aaron Rodgers. I'm sorry, I got Green Bay.
Yeah.
25. No, not 25. 24-21. I got Green Bay. Oh, wait,
Shardol.
you're home? Wait, you're home, right? You guys are home?
Yeah. 9 years old. Yes, Levi's.
Oh my God. It's your first home game too. So I don't. Oh my God. I can be here all day. Like.
We just give you a pass. I'll give you a pass.
Yeah,
I will.
How many times can Nick Bosa get to Aaron Rodgers? Is the Green Bay's offensive line good?
It's all right, isn't it? It's not the best, though, is it? It's good. Do you mean? But well, I don't know. I'll let you a pass. Shardol, what's your score predictions?
For the Cowboys and the Eagles game, it's gonna be I'm gonna say it's gonna be 55 to 38 Cowboys.
we got they're gonna score a 10. We're gonna get a 10 of points.
Can you be more realistic, please?
And then
that's not realistic.
And then fine, for the 49ers.
You want to be like that? I got Green Bay winning 55-0. Be realistic, buddy. Be realistic.
And then
what's the score predictions of the night?
And for the 49ers and Packers, 100-0.
Well, yes, let's go Niners.
Oh my God, I can't. Nothing against you. I don't even know you as well. I promise. If you and I will talk, I'll get to know you more. I don't know much about you guys, so all I gotta say is this: I cannot stand when people make predictions like that. To be funny, I can't stand it. I can't. So for me, I got you guys winning. I'm being honest here. I got you guys winning 28-25. I got the Niners winning.
Yeah, that's the score I was gonna give. I'm not gonna
make
a prediction.
Not 100-0, not 55-0.
Gavin.
Yeah.
Let me say a score that's much more like.
Give a realistic prediction.
I'll give you a realistic one that's not so stupid. What about 32 to 25?
Yeah, that sounds about reasonable.
Who?
32 to 25 49ers.
Okay.
That's obvious.
That's realistic.
Yeah. I think it's going to be.
How does that sound much more realistic than what I said before?
Yes.
I think it's going to be
a
close game. It's going to be a super close game. It is. I don't really want to give a score prediction for the Cowboys.
So for the Cowboys, when I said 55 to 38, does that sound reasonable? That's not like unreasonable. That's like that could happen, right?
Say it again.
Is 55 to 38 reasonable?
That sounds like a Madden football score.
That's a bit, yeah.
No, but that's what I think.
Okay, if you really think that, the Eagles are going to prove you wrong. I'm saying that.
Yeah, good man. You tell him.
I can't see that with Aaron Rodgers. I can't see 33-16 with Aaron Rodgers. I can't. I got Aaron Rodgers is too good, and he'll get at least 3.
Yeah. So I
3 touchdowns? Do you mean 3 touchdowns?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a close game. I think, hopefully, do you mean we need to keep it close because I don't want to see us get blown out, not like we did last season.
How many yards? If Jimmy Garoppolo starts in that game against Green Bay, how many yards is he going to throw for?
He's going to start. I think he's
no,
certified.
No, how many?
So for about 250 yards. 250 yards.
Yeah,
I'd say
2 touchdowns.
I'd say 250.
Yeah. I mean, 2 touchdowns.
I
think the score will be something like 28-25. I think it's going to come down to a field goal. I think it's only going to be 3 points in it. I think it's going to be a super close game. I do.
I think a more exciting score for the Niners would be 28-27 would be pretty exciting to see. A 1-point victory.
That's a close game. Right then, so we're gonna call the stream here because Mitch has to go on another live now in the next 10-15 minutes.
My own live stream in 15 minutes. So
plug it. Give it a plug in, Stan. Give it a plug.
Mitch, are you doing a call-in show?
I'm doing a call-in show in 15 minutes. You guys are more than welcome. We're just going to trash on Derek Barnett and what he did against you guys. We're going to talk about some other stuff. So you guys are more than welcome. I always have 10 people on there.
Are you gonna
I'm coming in, bro. I'll come in.
Are you gonna
take calls? I'll send you the link, but what?
Are you gonna take calls for the show? Like, have people call into the show?
I normally have I will put the link in the chat, right? And then whoever wants to come in, just click the link and I'll bring you in.
Okay.
I got to know who you are. So they got to know your guys' profile picture. And I know who you guys are.
And last of all, I just want to thank Mitch for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate that.
But no, I want to thank Mitch for coming on. I do like it.
And he subbed to my channel, so I also have to give him thanks for that because I never knew when I looked that I don't know who you are, but you subbed to my channel, so I really appreciate that.
Mitch, you're the man, bro. Thank you very much for doing this for us. For
everybody.
Anytime. Seriously, I love doing this kind of shit.
Thursday we're doing a wrestling chapter, right?
I'm doing what time?
I don't know yet, but me and Mr. YTC. Hang on 2 seconds, Shardol.
I'm doing my own podcast at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Maybe.
We're sorting out with Mr. YTC, right? Yeah, but me and him are going to come on and we're going to talk all things wrestling, mainly it's going to be AEW focus because there's going to be AEW Grand Slam the night before, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna be
that card is loaded.
Spotlight. I'm gonna be on Spotlight Sports Network's channel. Me and this guy Gooley, we do AEW watch-alongs on Wednesdays.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So I'll be there. I have another live stream before that. I think. I don't know, dude. I did 6 live streams. 5 yesterday, 1 now.
No, you're a man. You wanted man. You're a man in desire. People want to see more of Mitch Kofsky. They do. They can't get enough of Mitch.
Guys, here's my channel right here. Please, right there.
Yeah, it's just Mitch Kofsky, guys. It is.
It's right there. I want to go 4 more to hit 1,369. I need 4 more for that.
Mitch,
what a random
I need 4 more for that. Please. Guys, I need 4 more. That's my goal for tonight. 49ers 28-20. That's realistic.
Yeah.
Gavin,
not 55-0. Not 100-0.
Who are you?
But Shardol, do you want to plug your baseball live stream that you got coming up?
What?
Do you want to plug your baseball live stream that you got coming up?
Remember yeah.
So, but Shardol is planning a Oakland Athletics / baseball live stream. What day, Shardol?
Who wants to join?
No. Right, you're doing it with Randon McMahon. He's coming on. He's going to talk Oakland Athletics and Giants with you a little bit as well, I think, right? What day are you doing it?
Tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, right, guys? So stand by for an announcement on mine and Shardol's Twitter. and we'll keep everybody posted. We will, like, you know, doing. But I'm going to cut the show here. Mitch, you're an absolute diamond, like, you know, thank you so much for coming on.
Hey, Mitch.
Right, subscribe to Mitch, right? Yeah.
Thanks.
And
thanks
check him out on Twitter.
Thanks for coming on to the show. You're great.
I got the links to Mitch's Twitter and his YouTube in the bio, the description. They're both in there. They are, guys. So if you want to give Mitch a follow, click the links and you're fine.
We always like to have you on. So anytime you're free and you're not doing anything, we always like to have you on.
My job just started last week, so I'm pretty busy. But every day I get home from work at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to do this again, it's got to be around this time, like around 7 o'clock.
Mitch, we'll definitely do it again, bro. We will definitely.
Subscribe to me. I need 4 more to hit 1,369. I need 4 more. Please.
Thank you, Stephen. I just want to give a shout out to everybody in the chat. Right me here, Stephen Moss, David McNew, Ryan Belisle, Amin the Dreamer was in earlier, Moses was in earlier, Persist Bro, Swan Song. Do you mean everybody? I want to thank you all for coming in, and I look forward to seeing you all in the future on the SGA Sports Talk channel. Thank you very much. Later. Peace.
Peace, guys.